Hello and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us. Saturday, isn't it? Just gone 5 o'clock here in the UK, midday Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. Hope you're well. Hope your weekend's going well. Last weekend before the big day, of course. Are you excited? Have you got everything done? Have you made all your cards? Have you done all your shopping? Have you done all your wrapping? Have you got... Probably not. If you're anything like me, probably got loads of stuff still to do. But it's fine. We've still, yes, producer Nicola, we've still got time, haven't we? We've got Monday and Tuesday, you know, before the big day. Fine. I work well under pressure, you know, so let's just leave as much as we can to the final few days. No, actually, having said that, I am pretty much done. But there'll always be one or two things that you need to grab. But hopefully, you are pretty much sorted and you are ready for some fun. Got a brilliant craft along for you. Your opportunity to craft along live with us over the course of the next hour, if you've got the Thankful and Blessed collection. If you haven't got time because you are too busy thinking about Christmas, you can save this show, come back and craft along at a time to suit you. And if you don't have this collection, you can buy it in the show. We have got all of the elements available for you. You can buy it as one big bundle and save an extra £15 or $19. You can buy the individuals, make your own smaller bundles up. If you just want more consumables because you bought it before, all the options there for you. Also, just to say from the top as well, this is pre-recorded content. So if you are commenting along and I don't mention you, please don't think I'm being rude, because obviously I'm not. I would always say hello, but I can't because I'm not really here. Try and guess who's going to be here. Ooh, no. Someone else who also isn't really here but is here is the one and only Mr. Craig Laird, leading this amazing craft along. How are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Yes, we're going to...
You're wearing the same jumper you wore on Monday. Cool.
I am, yeah. Just thought, do you know what? I thought, and actually, so are you.
Ah, yeah. Oh, dear.
So are you. Yeah. It's kind of bad, isn't it? That we've
Yeah.
got near enough a full week and we've not washed our jumpers.
Oh, dear. The stinkiest craft along ever, this.
Pongy.
Woo!
Pongy. I always smell refreshing.
He does.
Anyway, it's what day is it?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Remember?
Saturday. It's Saturday. It's the weekend. It's still the weekend. You chill at the weekend, don't you? You don't really worry about how you look and what you wear.
No, we don't care.
Certainly the weekend before Christmas. Definitely not. Definitely not. But yeah, instead of Christmas time, instead of winter time, let's go back to the autumn time. Let's go and do a lovely craft along. Maybe you want to change it and do it with the winter one. It's up to you, but hey-ho, I got told I have to do an autumn one, and that's what we're going to do.
Yes.
So, if you want to be making exactly, let's be honest with you here. If you want to make exactly what I'm going to be doing, making an autumn project the week before Christmas, then this is what you're going to be. This is what you're going to be needing. Right. You're going to be needing, thankful and blessed, actually, read it yourself, thankful and blessed the weekend.
You had too many candy canes over there, I think, haven't you?
Yeah, well, technically, I'm off on holiday now.
Oh, yeah, you're not even, that's what I mean, he's not even here, he's in Scotland.
I'm doing extra. This is extra today. This is extra today, so you can read it yourself.
Yeah.
And do the project yourself. No, let's have a look. You've got thankful and blessed. What we're going to need is the forest floor die. You're going to need the hello stamp and die. You're going to need the wood bark embossing folder. You're needing your A4 linen cardstock, bless you. You're going to be needing your 6x6 paper pad as well. Then you're going to need your watercolour palette. We might actually dabble with our Sunbeam and Moonbeam, because I don't have the water palette beside me. Then we're going to be needing the Noir Black alcohol-proof ink pad, white card, black card, watercolour card. Then the additional items you're going to need, you can be using the G2, I'm going to use the Mini. You can use your Guillotine, Scoremaster, you're going to need your stencil and stamping platform, or a stamping platform. You're going to need your scissors, your pokey tool, a paintbrush, a sanding block, all-purpose or tacky glue. You're going to need foam pads and a tape runner. You're going to need a red liner tape or low-tack tape. Now, as I always say, it will kind of put that nice little selection. I'm not necessarily going to use all those adhesives, but we put them there so that you know these are the ones that you need to pop out in front of you, and then you can use the ones that you prefer. So that's what you're going to need if you want to make that autumn project a week before Christmas time. And then when we come back to me, we'll get started with the craft. craft along.
Excellent stuff. So as I say, yes, we aren't live, but you can comment along. If you've got questions, hopefully be able to answer each other's questions, and our social superstar, whoever that might be, should be chatting along with you too. Showstopper is the best way to go. You get everything for that price. As I say, saving, I think it's extra £15 or $19 if you go for it all. It is a lovely collection. What is quite nice about this is, yes, of course, it is a very autumnal kind of Thanksgiving harvest sort of theme. However, on the back you do have lots of lovely plaids. This one, you know, could fit more into that sort of Christmas theme, which of course is where we are now. And this one as well, look at that, all your reds and greens. But it's a lovely pad. You get it in 12 by 12, 36 double-sided sheets, and you will also receive that shrunken down in your 6 by 6. And then alongside that, we also give you 24 sheets of your luxury linen cardstock. And as you can see, just lining those up there, all of the colours will match perfectly with your papers, so you don't have to go to search your craft room to find a card that does, because we've done it for you. You're getting 6 colours, 4 sheets of each within that bundle. Also, as far as your consumables are concerned, we're going to give you some Baker's Twine. You get in there 5 metres of Baker's Twine. Hey.
Yes, dear.
Yeah, yes, dear. You're also going to get a set of charms in there as well. They're all like little leafy charms. You're getting 10 in total, 5 different sizes, 2 of each. Perfect for your autumnal makes. Satin ribbon, there you go. So you're getting the 2 lots of satin ribbon in there as well. And then we come on to all of your hardware. As I say, we'll rattle through this because there's loads. Your woven wreath, I mean, that is beautiful for all of those autumnal makes. But you could, of course, as well, you know, just take this die and then add some, you know, Christmassy bits and pieces to it as well. It's a wreath for all seasons, that.
Do you want me to really stir the pot? We can't guarantee Christmas delivery for this one, so.
Christmas is happening next year, though.
So is autumn.
I thought you said as does autumn. As does autumn. You're going to get all the leaves off the forest floor. You're going to get your beautiful silver birch, which is that stunning aperture with these silver birch trees. You've got stamps and dies in here as well. So that one there is aloe. So you've got the stamp here, which you can cut out using your die, and then you can make your own little sentences up as well. So aloe pumpkin, aloe lovely. You can.
Right, love.
Aloe fall, aloe pumpkin spice. You like a bit of pumpkin spice, don't you?
I do. I prefer an eggnog latte at the moment.
I'm yet to have eggnog. So maybe after this show. I have not had an eggnog latte. Well, it's hard to say. An eggnog latte or eggnog on its own. No, never had it.
No?
No. Maybe after the show we can. Oh no, you're here.
Nog.
You're going to get your thankful stamp and die, so you can cut this one out, thankful, and then you've got thankful for you, thank you for the season, always thankful, be thankful, thankful today, thankful for having you in my life, and thankful for every day with you. Then you've got some birdies in here, and what's nice is we've got sort of our Christmas bird here in the UK, the rosy robin. That's what he's called. I'd call him like Chubby Robin, really, because he looks like he's had a few worms, doesn't he? A few worms. Then you've got your kind of Christmas bird over there in the States with the Northern Cardinal. The Northern Cardinal. Hey up, you're right. I'm from Yorkshire. Cardinal from Yorkshire, aye. I don't know why I'm doing that with my eye, I don't know. But anyway, there's your Northern Cardinal. Then you've got Pumpkin Corner, which is all of your pumpkins and squashes in the pumpkin patch. You've got you've got your forest mushrooms. Build your own mushrooms.
There's not much room on that board for the dies.
No, there isn't. But I tell you what, it'd be a fun guy once you start crafting with that. Be grateful is your set of sentiment stamps. Things like you are a blessing, give thanks, thankful and blessed, pick of the patch, adventure awaits, and always take the scenic route. Not if you're late. You've got fallen leaf, which is that beautiful embossing folder with the maple leaf. And then you've got a couple of like texture embossing folders as well. So your stitched tartan. And then lastly, a beautiful 3D embossing folder. These are the kind of folders you might tie in with more sort of masculine cards as well. But you're getting all of that there, which I've just shown you for £80 or $112. That is a brilliant deal. If you want to pick and choose, you can. We've got a bundle available on your card and paper. which also comes with the twine and the charms as well. And if you just want to pick and choose individuals, again, you can do that. Check the shop show, you can see everything there. Right, well, we're going to get into it then. We're going to hand over to Mr. Craigie Biggie, who's going to create a beautiful autumnal box.
For Christmas. Let's have a look now. Let's go in with the guillotine to start off with, Ben. Let's take our white cardstock. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to cut our white cardstock to 8 1/4 by 9. So the length of your A4 is like a slither over the 8 1/4. So let's go right onto that 8 1/4 and we're going to turn that around and we're going to do the 9 inch. We're going to do the same 8 1/4 by 9. So let's go in to the 8 1/4 mark, trim. We're going to then turn up to the 9 inch mark. And then that's our 2 pieces of white cardstock, 8 1/4 by 9 inches. So what we can then do is we can then start to do our score for the box. So if we move that out the way, and then let's bring in our score master. Now I'm just going to go in with my scoring tool here. Now what we're going to do, we're going to be using, of course, the lid, side for the lid, base for the base. So let's go up to the lid side and we're going to score at 1 1/4 inches. So we're going to go to the 1 1/4 and then we're going to score. We're going to turn 1 1/4 and score, and we're doing that all the way round when it comes to the actual box. So let's do 1 1/4, lid side, and then that final one, 1 1/4, lid side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the box base side. We're going to then go up to the box base and we're going to come in 1 1/4. Now, if you're brand new, you'll have never seen me do this. If you watch this all the time, you will have. I find it really hard, Ben, to score upwards because you're having to go into the measurement from the bottom and score up.
Yeah.
So as long as you use the 1 1/4, what to do is just turn it around.
Yeah.
Turn it around, come in at the 1 1/4 and then score. So work your way down. I like to always score lightly and then maybe 2 or 3 times depending on the card. Turn that around, in with the second last one, and then we can go into here and do the 1 1/4. What I'm also going to do, just visually so I can remember, in here I'm just going to go B, just for now, so I remember that's going to be the base of my box. So when I come to do my layers, I remember exactly what I'm doing. So let's set that out the way for now. Let's bring back in our guillotine, and then what we're doing is we're going to take our pattern paper. So if we take our pattern paper, I've just been using little bits of pattern paper that I've got left over. So we want to cut that to 5 1/4 by 6. So I'm bang on 6 and 5 1/4, so we can see. So that's 5 1/4 by 6, so that will mat and layer to the lid of my box. Then what we're going to do, Ben, is we're going to then come along and I'm going to do just a thin black mat and layer.
Okay.
So just a thin one. So we're going to go just over the 5 1/4 and just over the 6 inch. So if I then pop that on, and then if I just bring that in so you can see it really is.
Makes it pop a bit more.
Thin. It does, yeah, it does. You've not got black in the paper, but you've got some dark shades in here, so it really does help to elevate it. And then what we're going to do is let's take a piece of orange. And then for this one, because we went just over the 5 1/4 and just over the 6, we're going to then come along and we're going to go in at the 5 1/2, and then we're going to go in here at the, so that was 5 1/2, so we're going to go in at the 6 1/4. That will then give us our matte layer for the black, which will then all fit perfectly within the score lines of your box lid. So that's where the top part, the top decoration of our lid is going to come into place. What we're then going to do is we're then just going to then move that to the side, and then we're just going to take another bit of our pattern paper. So for this one, let's go into the 6 inch. So I'm going to have to take another piece. I've not put myself in a bigger piece. So let's take, so what was the one that I'd done? So let's have a look. In actual fact, although I want the same one, Ben, it doesn't really matter. It was, do we have the 6x6 in the bundles? Or just 12?
Do you want it?
Yeah, can I have, the only reason being that I actually want the 6x6, Ben, is because the image itself is smaller. I could use the 12x12, but that's going to fill up the pattern paper.
That'll be £10, please.
Oh, will it? Thank you very much. There you go.
Oh, thank you.
So let's go in with the page that we want.
I'll take it back, just in case I forget otherwise.
There you go, yeah.
Only want one?
Yeah, Tracy's in this weekend, isn't she?
Yeah,
so
she is.
We'll have to be careful.
Yeah, my crafty bestie.
Yeah, okay. Oh, you crafty bestie?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a week past Thursday, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you call her again?
Nug-nugs.
Nug-nugs, yeah.
Yeah, when you call her?
Crafty bestie.
Crafty bestie.
Bestie Tracy.
Yeah.
She's my Pookie.
She wasn't a big fan, was she?
No.
No. So let's go in. She likes her hand gestures, our Tracy, doesn't she?
She does.
Yeah.
She does.
Let's go in 6 inches, and then we're just going to then make sure that we do this at 2 3/4. So we're going to go in at 2 3/4. No, we're not. Let's go in at, let me just remind myself of the depth there, 1 1/4. So what we're going to do is let's go to the 1 inch mark. So we can then pop the card and the 1 inch, and then I'm just going to then come in here. That's it, perfect, yep. So 6 inch by 1 inch, and I need 4 of, actually, I need 2 for each side. And then my next one is still going to be 6, but what we're going to do is we're going to go 3/4 of an inch. Now, to make it easier for myself, Ben, I'm going to come in with my card to a 1/4 of an inch increment, and then it's easier and it's safer to go 1/4 of an inch, so 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and then we're going to then cut here, and I've done that wrong, gosh. Let's go in, so 1 inch, that's what it is, still 1 inch, Craig. I'll go over those measurements again in a second. It's the actual length that I'm having to change. So if I then double check my length here, so the length of the lid is 5 3/4, so therefore that needs to be 5 1/2. So that is 2 strips that I've got 6 inch by 5 1/2, so 6 inch by 5 1/2. So that's going to go there, that's then going to go there, and then these 2 here are 6 inch by 1 inch, and then that's going to be the strips within here. So if I start to just align them ones up, we can see where we're going. And then I'm going to make it easier for myself here, or I'm saying easier, I do personally find this easier. Instead of Ben cutting the matte and layer of the black to fit them, we're going to go in with our adhesives, and I like to stick these smaller strips on first, and then I'll trim around afterwards.
Yeah.
So what I mean by that is, let's go in, can it fit that way? Yes, it can. So I'm going to go in within that one and give myself a thin black matte layer, and let's just do each one at a time. So move the card out the way, and then I'm just going to give myself a little slither, and then we're just going to neaten that up. So I need a little bit more, like that one. There we go, turn that one around. This has definitely been one of those projects where we could do with a lot more than an hour.
Yeah.
But we'll do what we can. So all that I'm doing is I'm just going to then line these up onto my black card, tape runner, and this is why I put the different adhesives on the list. So you might want to be using your tape runner. For this, because this is an uncoated card, Ben, you might want to use your tacky glue or your all-purpose glue.
Yeah.
You might want to use that one, or you might want to use just one of your other adhesives. It's entirely up to yourself. So we're just working that way around, like so. Little slither just to neaten these ones off here. And then we've got the last two that we're going to then bring that in to here. I'm going to pop that onto our black card once again. And you've got the linen card, so you could, instead of black, you could do your linen card that you've got colour-wise, or you could do black and then a bit of the linen cardstock. That would look quite nice. Or pattern paper, a little bit of linen, then the black. But for time, what we're going to do is we're just doing the black. And it's also about, you still need to keep into account the thickness of the layer of your boxes. So it's all very well doing mats and layers, that, you know, rich coming from me who does loads of mats and layers, but it's still something, you know, I still consider it. You still have to keep in mind the actual amount of layers that your boxes can have. So let's do this last one here. Let's pop that on. Little slither. All mats and layers, you guys know by now. If you're new to us and you don't know, all mats and layers I do with our guillotine.
Yeah.
And that you could have done with our small guillotine.
Oh yeah.
But I just love our large guillotine. Always use the large guillotine. So what we're going to do just now, and I think what we'll do, Ben, is we'll take a little break just so that we've got our layers done. And then if we'll finish these layers first, then go for the break. And then when we come back, it means that we can start fresh with the next part of the box. So let's add these into each part there. Now, where I was saying a minute ago, you could go black onto the linen cardstock for the strips. This is exactly what I mean. I'm just going to go straight on, but what you could do, if you wanted to, you could then mat and layer that onto a little bit of orange,
looks nice,
like I've done. But I think having that kind of contrast, that difference of paper, black, orange, with the sides just being paper and black, kind of breaks it up slightly. Yeah. And then what we can do as well is let's layer these ones on before we do the little snipping of the little angles. So let's get that into there.
Snipping of the angles?
Sorry, just at the side there of the box to actually create the box lid, to form it together. But it's always easier, Ben, to create and form and decorate the box to start with. Yeah. So
absolutely, yeah, decorate it first, because otherwise if you put it together and then try and decorate, you might end up squashing your box.
Well, that's it, yeah, definitely. And certainly when you start to build within the middle, if you've formed your box together, what's going to happen is you've got no substance underneath. So you try and layer on, and all you're going to do is exactly as you said. You're going to press into the box and you're going to squash the centre, which we don't want. So last couple before we take that little bit of a break. So let's go into that one, and then let's go in to that one like so. So that is going to be our box lid. We've got our box base, which we're not going to do anything to that, or not within the craft along. You can at home if you want, but we are not. So we've got our box lid, we've got our box base, and that's all that I'm going to do. Other than tidy up, I'm not going to do anything else, and then when we come back, we can crack on with the decoration.
There we go. Hopefully you are following along so far. Don't forget, everything is available for you as well. So the best value for money is there, £80 or $112. That gets you everything as far as the Thankful and Blessed collection is concerned, and you save an extra £15 or $19. If you do just want to buy more of the papers, you can. There's a paper and embellishments bundle actually, but everything is listed for you individually as well. So if you want to pick and choose your own little mini bundle, you can. Have a look at the shop, the show, and also whilst you're on the website, don't forget our winter sale continues. Some really big discounted items there as part of that section on the website. If you've not had a look in the last few days, have a look. I'm sure some new items will have been added. We are going to have a short break, give you an opportunity to catch up, give yourselves an opportunity to get a cup of tea maybe, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up, then I'll get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
My day-to-day life is pretty busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to demo, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy, busy, busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, and sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually to work with. That's, yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. Drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's got to be savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
Welcome back. Saturday, 21st of December. Christmas Eve today, isn't it? Christmas Eve. Hopefully well, hopefully you're looking forward to the big day and you are ready. If not, as we said earlier on, still plenty more chances to get your cards and shopping done. Hopefully you are ready and you're relaxing and enjoying and taking part in this craft along. We're focusing on the Thankful and Blessed collection. Showstopper details on the screen for you there, where you can get everything at a lower price. You're basically saving about an extra £15 or £19 if you buy it all in one click. Everything though available individually and in smaller bundles if you just want the papers, card and embellishments. But let's get back to it. Craig has so far done all of his mats and layers for the top of his box, created the bottom of his box, so I guess we're going to pop this together soon, are we?
We are indeed. So let's take the brown linen cardstock and let's cut that, Ben, and we're going to go in with the, let's go 2.5 by 6. So 2.5 by 6 here. And let's move that out of the way, and then let's bring in, I absolutely love this embossing folder, the wood bark.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really good one. It's a really fun one. It's a really versatile one. So let's open it up, and then let's just have a little bit of a feel. So this side here is the raised area. So this is facing upwards. So I'm going to go in here, and we're going to pop that into the middle like so. And then let's close that. Let's as well, I know we put the G2 on the recipe guide there, Ben, but let's just show you how well it works as well, just if you've got the MIDI, maybe you've not got it. But what I'm going to also do is let's enhance that emboss a little bit more. So I'm going to go in with a shim. So this is just our black cardstock, so 300 GSM, and then what I'm going to go is I'm just going to...
Is this a 3D folder?
This is a 3D folder.
With a bit extra?
So 3D folder means it needs none of the plastic shims or anything like that, but I just wanted to do a little delicate enhancement of the emboss. So that's why I've just put in a little bit of the black card.
Ooh, look at that.
Also, what it does, and this is on purpose, it cracks it. And that's what I wanted when it comes to the actual image, because you can sand it if you've got the sanding block, hence why I popped it on the instructions. But if you go in and just add that little bit of a layer, nothing too thick, not like a metal shim or anything like that, but just a 300 GSM with a linen cardstock, because it's a thin, delicate line, it's enough just to crack the layers, which looks really, really smart. So let's move that one out of the way. And then for that, what I'm going to do is let's go on to a bit of the orange.
Would it give you that cracked effect on all 3D folders then, or is it just because that one's designed like that?
If so, it's kind of like two ways there, Ben. So because you've got a lot of, I know they're not straight as in straight lines, but you know, they're top to bottom lines. Because they are straight with an extra little bit of pressure there, what that will do is that will happen, you know, predominantly with that folder. If you use another design, if you add in an additional little shim of cardstock, as long as it's linen cardstock, yeah, you will sometimes get that little crack. So if you want to avoid it, just don't do what I've done and put that shim in there. So let's take the orange, and we're going to do exactly what we've done before, but this time, what I'm going to do, Ben, and you'll have seen me do this quite often, is I'm going to have my matting layer left and right, but I'm not going to have a matting layer top and bottom. So we're just going to have on each side. So let's chop that off, straight off at the bottom.
What makes you decide to do that? When and why do you do that? Or is it just, you just fancy it?
Really good question.
Thank you.
I don't know. No, I do know. The reason being, and the reason I like that, is because I want it to be the same height as that. I don't want it to be framed all the way round. I want it to be pulled in top and bottom, but then framed at the side. So we're going to do that again, and look, I'm not going to waste that bit of card that I used to emboss. We're going to pop it onto black and still do the same. We're going to go to the side, but we're going to keep it flush top and bottom. Let's bring that one in. So let's chop that one. Now I'm not, although I popped it on the info, I'm not using the sanding block. See, the sanding block I was referring to was, you know, the one that came with our 12x12 core card.
Oh, yes.
And the 5x7
The
handmade papers.
handmade papers, yeah.
So that's the one that I was referring to. But now what happens is, because I've not done a matting layer top and bottom, Ben, the edges are kind of like pulled in as one, but the sides are separated. So we can go on at any point. What we're going to have to do, Ben, is we're going to have to skip the water-based colouring.
Okay.
So what you could do is, if you're using on watercolour card your watercolour palette, if you look at the numbers 6, 45, 53 and 55.
So what was coloured then on the box?
On the box, this one here.
Right, okay.
That one.
Right.
So if you look at your watercolour palette and then look at them, so it's the one in the black tray, of course.
Yeah.
So you're looking at 6, 45, 53, 55. And then what I would do, you could either die cut the flowers and then colour them.
Yeah.
Or what to do, Ben, is maybe just chop your card down in little sections, and on your glass mat, put a little array of the green shade colour, the orange shade colour, spritz with water, dab the card in and smoosh it in, let it dry. You could titivate it at the side if you want to with your brush and water, do that. But what we're going to do for speed and for time, we're going to come in with some of the green and also some of the orange. And let's bring in the forest floor.
Forest floor.
The forest floor. And then you can then we're just going to die cut a selection of these, Ben, and then we can start to use them in with tucking behind the sentiment.
Yeah, these again, of course, part of the showstopper. Everything that you're seeing Craig use is in that showstopper. Everything's still in stock, which just surprises me about this collection, because very, very popular when we launched it. Must have had deeper stocks is all I can think of. But however you want to shop for it, it is all there on the website for you. Pick and choose if you like. Plenty of stamps, plenty of dies. I think the embossing folder that Craig's used, the one with the wood texture, I think that's going to be a really useful one for you. It is called, yes, wood bark. That's definitely one, if you're picking and choosing, I would be popping into the basket, because it's just one, as Craig said, is going to work across a whole host of different collections. But you do you. Go for the papers. If you've already bought the collection, it's a good time to stock up on the papers. Those are available, I think, in a bundle on their own, but also you can get those in the embellishments bundle as well, where you get more of the twine, more of the satin ribbon, more of those charms as well. But it's all there on the Shop the Show. And of course, all of the deals as far as our winter sale is concerned as well, which runs till the 2nd of January.
How scary is that?
What, the winter sale?
Well, yeah, there's that. The amount that's on there, but also just the fact that
we're talking about
saying January. Yeah, we're saying January. We're into the new year, 2025. Yeah, we are 5, aren't we?
Yeah, 9 days to go. No, hang on. What day is it today? 21st. 10 days to go of this year.
What's today's date?
December the 21st, don't you know?
Oh, well, because it's the 21st of December, can I just wish my mum and stepdad a happy anniversary?
I can't believe you haven't, it's been taking you till now. I was thinking that at the start of the show. Is Craig going to wish his mum and stepdad a happy anniversary? I was thinking 21st, it's a big day, I always remember that one.
Yes.
God.
My mum and John, I'm sorry I'm not there on your anniversary to see you.
I'm sure they've tuned in, Craig, to watch you on the TV.
But I hope you liked the present that I may have hand-delivered you on the day of your anniversary.
Yeah. Oh, we've had a message from your mum come in. Say thank you so much for the present on our anniversary. It was really nice.
I'm glad you liked it. Yes.
Oh dear. It's the shortest day today as well.
It is indeed, yeah. Yep,
so the nights start getting lighter.
Winter solstice, yeah.
Yeah, thank
Spring is coming.
goodness. What's coming?
Spring's coming.
Oh, spring is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, won't be long now.
Won't be long. Easter eggs are already in the shops.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I went to get petrol the other day, well, a week and a bit ago, on my way down to Hobby Maker.
And you genuinely saw Easter eggs?
At the till, the little, the box of loose Cadbury's cream eggs, yeah. I know.
There's all things wrong with that as far as I'm concerned.
So wrong. And I told them that as I was buying them.
I'm sure you did, yeah. This is so wrong. I'm buying them all so nobody else has to look at these Easter eggs.
I genuinely didn't buy. I don't buy the Cadbury's white chocolate cream eggs until after Christmas.
Yeah.
I definitely don't. But hey, there's some people that buy them, hence why the shops put them out.
No.
Yeah, I know.
I think there's two. That's the thing. What was I watching or listening to the other day? And they were saying back in the day, Christmas time, you'd start getting ready for Christmas, or trees would go up and the shops. It was so much later, and I kind of hate it now in the fact that shops are getting ready for Christmas from September. I just think it takes the magic out of it all just a little bit.
But that's a bit later. Try about August.
Well, okay, August then.
August, yeah. I know.
But we obviously know why they do it.
Of course we do.
You know, and also the fact if there's Easter eggs in the shops at the minute, Valentine's before Easter.
That's very true.
Not long to go there. There's another 10, 41, 55 days.
Yeah.
Sure,
Not
you're
that
all
I
doing
really
Valentine's makes.
Bother about Valentine's.
You.
Although, you know, still time. You never know.
55 days.
How many days?
55.
55.
Yeah. You'll get a lot of cards this year, I'm sure. Anyway, whatever way.
I think so.
I'm sure. If you're watching today, let's get a sack full of Valentine's cards for Craigie Biggie this year. And if you want to buy him a present, white chocolate or candles, or both,
Yeah.
or a white chocolate candle.
They've done that one year.
What?
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. A candle that was made out of white chocolate, or a candle that smelled of white
Smelt
chocolate?
like white chocolate.
Ah.
Yeah. White chocolate. It was a limited edition, obviously. White chocolate Easter bunny, and it smelled just like white chocolate. It was amazing.
But the question.
Yeah.
Would you want your house to smell
Yes.
of white chocolate?
Yes.
Oh, you would?
Yes. Like Christmas cookie, the wax melts from Yankee Candle.
Not so sure about that. What's that noise?
Yeah. Don't eat them, but you want to. You're like, oh, I could just munch into that. It wouldn't taste good. And don't do it.
No, don't be eating wax.
Don't be eating wax. But yeah, it does make you go out and buy white chocolate if you don't already have it.
Not really a fan of like that sort of smell in a candle. I like the more sort of. I like a candle at Christmas when you get like a cinnamon one, or like an apple spice.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon, apple spice.
Yeah.
But then you get the ones because we were choosing some candles actually for Laura because she wants candles for Christmas amongst other things, and like the ones that smell like linen, like clean washing. I don't think I'd ever want that sort of smell in my house.
Clean washing, clean cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah. You checked out QVC UK? Not that I'm on commission for them or that.
Oh no, you always mention them. What was that? I ended up getting a Christmassy one, Nicola. So I think it was cinnamon and apple spice actually.
Yeah. Really good, proper, old-fashioned Christmassy fragrance, certainly from Yankee Candle, is Red Apple Wreath.
Red apple beef.
Red Apple Wreath.
Oh. That's what I thought. I thought you said red apple beef. I was like, what is that? Some like wacky new scent.
Jeez.
Yes, it's a hint of a red apple combined with a nice beef stew.
It's like that episode of Friends with the trifle.
Oh, yeah. Red apple wreath.
Yeah. No. Red Apple Wreath. You've got the red apple in it, but you've got the cinnamon in it. You've got
beef.
that bit of foliage in it. You've got your mixed spice in it. You've got a little bit of mustard in it with the red beef in it. Oh, that is.
Do they? I'm sure I've asked this before, but I can't remember anything. Do they last a lot longer? Is that why they're so expensive?
What, the candles?
Yankee, yeah.
Yankee, yes, they do.
Are they a lot more fragrant than other candles?
Yes, they are. In my opinion, they are. Yeah, they absolutely are. And the fragrance is beautiful. Maybe I don't necessarily like candles a lot because I don't feel I always get a full, and if you want a subtler fragrance, a nice flicker of the candle, that will give you a nice little fragrance. But if you want a real intense, that's why I'll always go with the wax melts.
Okay.
Because you get a really strong, intense fragrance coming from a wax melt.
I like a crackling wick.
Crackling wick. Well, Yankee Candle own them.
Yes.
Woodwick. They own them now.
Woodwick, is that what they're called?
Woodwick.
Woodwick.
Yeah.
How much wood would a woodwick wick if a woodwick would?
Yeah, with a little crackling.
Yeah, it's a very soothing sound, especially around Christmas time. Just a little. Well, it sounds better than that. But
Yeah, it does sound better than that, doesn't it? Yeah, but that is a nice one. Although, I am going to say, Bath and Body Works. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, you mentioned
They
that
are-
last time you were in.
Oh.
Where's that from again? Is that in their shop, or is that an actual name
So
of
there's a shop in the Metro set. So it's actually, I don't think Nick's, the clothes store or home store, don't think they own them, but they're in like a partnership that there's a Bath and Body Works within the branches of some of the stores. So in the Metro Centre in just outside Newcastle, it's on the bottom floor towards Marks and Spencer's, just in case you want to know. But it's there. It is there. And I bought, because I love like when I say a menthol fragrance, like a peppermint or a spearmint, I like that sort of fragrance. And they had, when myself and Mum went in the other week, they had like a candy cane candle. And, you know, they were still expensive, but I thought, do you know what? They had money off that day. I thought, right, I'm going to try it. Oh, wow. Wow. So much so. Yes, as well as their hand cream. I bought some of that. I went back the next week to get some more and a couple more candles.
Are they slightly more affordable?
No. So they just do like, as well as body fragrances and hand cream and stuff like that, they only do candles. They don't do wax melts or anything like that. But really, really nice fragrance. Really nice fragrance. And if you know me, you know, you probably never heard me say that about another branded candle.
No, well, not until the last time you were in, and I'm sure you definitely mentioned them before, but yeah, there you go. That is praise indeed for anyone watching from that company.
That's right.
Because he's a lifelong Yankee man.
I am indeed. Yeah.
Yankee Doodle Craigie.
Yep. I like my Yankee wax melts.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Glad you got that right this time.
I got that right this time, didn't I? Whew. Close call. All right, let's just form this. So all that I was doing there, Ben, was taking all of these little dies and die cutting them out, stamped out the hello and then die cut. And I used the die to do a double matting layer so that we've got the orange and then we've also got the black. So we're just going to then press and form that together. Then we can go along with our base. So we're going to chop these little bits out. Now I'm not going to do a matting layer within the middle. You can, of course, obviously at home I would, so I could cover the bee, but you can just not write a bee. What you could do is you could just score and make the lid, decorate it, and then come back at the end and do your box base.
Yeah.
But let's go all the way round, forming that base. So although I've already assembled the lid and we're still going to build on top of it, what I'm doing is I'm doing the base because that will give me the stability to work on. So if I add my tape, I'm just using my straight tape runner. So in the corners here, or if you want to use your tacky glue that we put on the list, you can do.
This box would be big. Would this fit those little wax melts in it?
Yes,
Wouldn't it?
yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Obviously, you could be more precise when it comes to the actual shape. So if you want it to hold so many and hold it snugly, you could be more precise. But yeah, these would hold. These would actually, over the last year or so, Yankee have been doing, they're a little bit bigger than the tea lights, but they're in a little glass jar. That, depth-wise, that would just fit.
Yeah.
No problem at all. So let's form that, pop that together. Now, because I've done the base, that now gives me that bit of stability to then actually put the layers on top of. So let's take our panel. Let's go, we could go at any point that we want to go in. Let's go, let's go there. Yeah, I like that. It's like a little, you know that arcade game where it's just goes back and forwards, and then you shoot it out. The claw. No, it's not the claw, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it's not an arcade game, I don't think. A computer game.
Oh yeah.
Space Invader.
Space
you know,
Invaders.
it's like. Yeah. Yeah. That's it. That's exactly
I remember a game which was going way back when, which was ping pong on the TV. You know that?
Yeah.
And that was literally, that was a little line just going across the bottom of the TV, and then you'd hit the ball, and it would come back, and you'd have to like slide the little thing across to make sure it didn't fall off the bottom of the screen.
That's
right. Hours and hours of fun back in the day.
Do you remember playing the snake?
On the Nokia 3210?
Yeah. And the more you played, the longer it got.
Yeah. Yeah. I was never a brilliant player of that game, to be honest with you. It never got that long. I always like crashed out. I always crashed into the back of my snake before it got too long. I was, however, and I'm getting confused now because this wasn't.
You're getting confused with your snake?
Yeah. No, but Snake was on the 3210. Tetris wasn't a game on the phone, was it? Or was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Well, that's what I was good at. That's what I was good at. Tetris, like the building blocks. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tetris champion. Not so good with Snake. Tetris, though. Very good at building blocks, yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah. No, I used to love playing Snake.
Yeah.
And the Nokia used to be good.
That phone was one of the best phones.
Oh, I agree.
For when we wanted a phone just to be able to make phone calls, like that's what a phone's for, and to send texts. But for battery life, like you could charge your Nokia at the start of a week and not charge it again until the end of the week.
That's right, you could.
And I was at a radio station once. I don't know if I ever told you. I was at a radio station.
No.
So we were doing a thing where we were sort of like I can't remember why, but we were comparing like whatever the latest smartphone was. So it was probably like the iPhone 6 or 7 at that time, and comparing it to the old like Nokia 3210, and doing this is better for this is better for that, and we did the whole thing of like, if you drop a smartphone nowadays. It's the screen's cracked, isn't it? It doesn't take a lot to do. We took the Nokia 3210 and we drove over it in my car.
You're joking.
Still worked. Still
really?
Worked. Yep. No, it did 100%. We did a video. Well, if you go back to the radio station I was at the time, which was the Breeze radio station for Basingstoke in North Hampshire, there is a video somewhere. It will be on, but you'd have to go back probably. It's not called that anymore. That's your only problem. It's now, I think it's Greatest Hits Radio now.
Is that?
But there's a video somewhere, probably from circa 2014, probably 10 years ago. True story. True story.
Really? I believe you. I believe you.
We used to do all those sort of crazy things back in the day when I worked on the radio.
Oh, you were a crazy laddie.
Yeah. I never mentioned the radio, Nicola, no? No, I did, yeah, just for a few years. Yeah. 20 odd years.
What does it say about people that work in radio?
Face for radio.
Eh?
What?
They never stop talking.
I was just doing my job. I did stop talking, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Sponsor silent.
No, when the songs were on.
How much did you owe them?
Huh?
How much did you owe them?
Ha! Oh! Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week.
I've not been busy this week. Can't believe it's like Saturday already.
I know.
I just got to do tomorrow's show, haven't we?
That's true. Am I on tomorrow's show?
Yes, you are.
That means I've got to come all the way back from Scotland again.
Yeah, you're not going back to Scotland tonight, are you?
Yeah.
You are going up there tonight.
I'm going to go there
You're
tonight.
up there tonight and coming back all the way back for tomorrow.
Yeah.
You are one crazy person. Tomorrow it's corner edgeables.
As you should see what I've done for that one.
Yeah. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be, yeah. Well, you've got to go back tonight anyway, haven't you? Because it's your mum and stepdad's anniversary. You want to be there for that, don't you?
It is indeed, yeah.
So.
Yes, although they're going out for a meal, I think.
Oh, but you can surprise them. Walking to the restaurant.
No, you're all right, thanks.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You're fine. I don't want to be a third wheel. There we go.
I was going to say don't want to be a melon, but that's not the phrase at all, is it?
No, third wheel.
Then what is it though?
What's
a lemon.
A lemon?
A lemon.
Oh, this is like from last Monday and the Ting Tings all over again.
Yeah, that was so funny. The Ting Tings.
The Ting Tings.
The Ting Tongs.
The Ting Tong. What was I called them?
You were calling them the Ting Tongs, but the Ting Tings.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean, Ting Tongs, Ding Dongs, Ting Tings.
What to do? If you go back on my social, I'll have clipped it out and shared it for you.
What do you mean you will
Monday.
have? You
yeah,
did?
I will have. Yeah,
yeah,
I'll be there for you. It was Monday. It was after the launch day of our winter sale on Monday, the whatever the date was on Monday.
16th.
The 16th. So yeah, go back there. I think I posted it. I know I posted it Monday night.
Are you finished?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Marvellous, that.
Yeah.
Look at that, beautiful.
Looks nothing like my original finished one.
No, but it's quite nice actually that you've obviously spoken about the fact that you can paint the leaves if you want, but I think it's actually just as nice and obviously quicker to just die cut them, isn't
Well,
it?
thank you for not landing me in it saying that I'd done too much to fill in with an hour. I appreciate that, but maybe I did.
We're just about done, aren't we?
We are indeed.
Just about done. Let's just quickly show you everything. If you want to get the showstopper, it's everything I'm about to show you. If you want any of these items individually, you can. But you've got the baker's twine, 5 metres of twine. You've got 10 of our charms in there. They're 5 different sized leaves, 2 of each. Then you are going to get, I mean, it's just a massive pile of stuff. You've got your satin ribbon in there as well, so you're getting 2 rolls of the satin ribbon. Those are basically the 3 elements of your embellishments. Then you've got your linen cardstock. So that is 24 sheets of linen cardstock. You're going to get 6 sheets of each in those. No, you're not. You're going to get 4 sheets of each in those 6 different colours. The paper pad, it is the same designs in the 12 by 12 as it is the 6 by 6. But what is so lovely, yes, you've got your very autumnal scenes in there, but then on the reverse, you do have lots of plaids, tartans designs in there too. So I think a lot of these you can work into projects elsewhere in the year. Certainly some of the designs there. Nice sort of Christmassy colours as well. But that is 36 double-sided sheets. And once again, you get that included in your 6 by 6. So I believe if you wanted to just get a paper and card bundle, you could get that. And then if you wanted the paper and card and the embellishments that I've shown you, that is also available as an individual bundle. However, if you want to go the whole hog and buy everything, then you get all this other stuff as well within the showstopper, saving £15 or $19. So Pumpkin Corner, beautiful little stamp set. Yes, nice to work with this Thanksgiving collection, but also, of course, you could work that into your Halloween makes. Halloween will be back next year. Then you've got the birds. So there's your northern cardinal, which I know a lot of you love in America. If you were over here, we love a little rosy robin at Christmas time. Stamp and die for both of those. Cut them out, colour them in. Then you have got the 2 words, so the stamp and dies here. Craig obviously used the hello on the box, but this is thankful. So you've got the main thankful stamp, die to be able to cut that out. And then, of course, you've got all the other stamp elements. So thank you for you, thank you for the season, be thankful, thankful today, always thankful and more. And here is the hello, which you can get your hands on as well. So that is hello, pumpkin, hello fall, hello lovely, hello you, hello beautiful, hello sweater season. What? Ah, hello sweater season. I've never noticed that one before at the bottom. Then you've got your silver birch, so nice aperture die. You've got the silver birch trees there, of course, as well. This is the set you'll be using or wanting to get if you're wanting to recreate Craig's card. That is the forest floor. So you've got all of the different leaves there and foliage. Then you've got your wreath, your woven wreath, not your red apple wreath. Could be a red apple wreath, but you can obviously choose what you want to add to that wreath. Make it a Easter wreath, Christmas wreath, Thanksgiving wreath, whatever wreath you want it to be. Could be a beef wreath.
It could be...
Forest mushrooms, build your own mushroom die set there. You've got sentiment stamps in there as well. Thankful and blessed, you are a blessing. Thank you. Warm greetings. I am here for you. Pick up the patch, always take the scenic route. And then you've got all of your embossing folders as well. I mean, that's a card in itself there, isn't it? That beautiful fallen leaf there. Stunning, stunning maple leaf. You've got that. Also in here, again, if you want to recreate Craig's project, you will need this embossing folder, the wood bark, which is absolutely stunning. 3D detailing on there. Perfect for this collection, of course. Perfect to use, I think, for all sorts of different projects, particularly for those mail cards. If you're stuck for a background, that'd work, as would the embossing folder, which you're also going to get 2D stitched tartan. Everything that I have just shown you there, you are picking up with a big saving today, actually. It should be £146.81 or £194.05. It's £80 today or £112 if you're a platinum member. And like I say, if you want to go individually on things or if you just want to build your own smaller bundle, you are welcome to do that as well. because everything is still available. Well, what a great show. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you to Craig, and you say you've got a marvellous project for us tomorrow, have you as well?
I do indeed, yes, so make sure you tune in for that one. Head across to the Crafters TV social pages where you're going to find all the things that you're going to need to follow along with myself.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Craig. Thank you to you guys for watching as well. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever you are up to. I hope it is a lot of fun. And don't forget, if you do get a chance, head to the website. You can check this out for one, but also check out all the deals in our winter sale as well. Plenty of goodies there to get your mitts on, with up to 90% off, and prices starting, if you're platinum, at under £1 or $1. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your Saturday. But for now, from me and he,
Toodles.